All right, let's try this again, shall we? I finally got, I think, that problem taken care of. I'm not going to redo the numbers for you guys or the intro and all that. So maybe I can edit it in later, but I'm not. But the issues I did, and I guess I'll worry about it later after I delete the old footage that just didn't work out very well. All right, so here we go. Part 2, or part 5.2. All right, so where were we? So if you're back, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right, so 556. Hey, Shop, how's it going? Can you hear me? I had to redo things over again since I had an echo. Yeah, me too. So, a couple of, some wear and tear. This is about a 9.0. I'll definitely say a 9.0. But yeah, I mentioned in the, well, I'll mention here now since I'm going to be deleting the other video. Um, so about 12:15, my wife calls me and says my mom, who actually who works here in Monty, is closer to the fire than I was at her job. And basically said there's a fire, supposed to be heading your way, and all that. And my wife was packing up our stuff. You know, she was packed up the change of clothes, packed the animals, grabbed our safes full of our important papers, and all that. And I, I couldn't stay at work. My boss was understanding, and yeah, go. And so I left work early and came home, and a little bit later we had moved into mandatory evacuation in our area, and so all our stuff was packed up. That was important. You know, I packed up a few more stuff, pictures, and that in that regard. And after we packed the essentials, I packed up, photo albums and a couple of the other essentials that I had. And after the essentials were packed, then I went back for my slabbed comic books and my complete ASM collection. Because if my house caught on fire, I was gonna save my Amazing Spider-Man collection now that I had the chance. And luckily, we were able to return home, and a couple of hours later, um, the fire had been mostly contained. We were safe to go home. I think 16 structures or 17 acres of our town burned. About 16 buildings, 10 of which were homes. 8 of them. Yeah, 10 of them were homes. 8 were occupied. And so only a very few families, unfortunately, lost their homes. But luckily, no one was hurt. No one was injured. So that's the good news there. So, but yeah, I'm safe. I'm sound. It's been a very stressful week. And I need to finish cataloging my ASM collection because I'm going to insure my ASM collection, and I need to actually know the value of it before I can insure it. So that's part of what these videos are for. Yeah, thank goodness it got contained. So anyway, but yes, that's the news there. So we saved the important things, and then afterwards, before we had the evacuation notice, I had finished packing up my Amazing Spider-Man collection. So anyway, 557. This is part of the ones where I double bagged. I don't know why. I needed to go back through my collection and get these all their own bags and boards. 557. I don't see any spine ticks. I don't see any crunches. If I took this out, oh, maybe one tiny bit, one down there in the corner. So maybe not a 9.4. I'd say 9.2 though. This is a high grade book. Need to upgrade. But yeah. Anyone currently watching this besides Shop, man? We're glad to have you. Anyone watching this is welcome to join me. live stream, get your opinions live. 558. 1, 2 ticks at least. Some dirtiness to the cover along the spine here, but that can be cleaned up. I don't think I've looked at this cover since I literally bought it and read it and put it away. Some of these comics, I swear I have not looked at since I got them, literally. Tiny bit of a reader's crease, reader's fold, but that can be easily pressed out. I'm gonna call this one just a slightly lower grade because of the dirtiness and all that. I'm gonna call this one 8.5. This one does not need to be clean or does not need to be upgraded. A clean and a press would elevate this book. All right, 559. This is a good book. I liked it, enjoyed it a lot. First appearance of Screwball, 559. This one made me laugh out loud too, because I think Screwball's accusing Peter Parker or joking with him, going, your fault, you're like someone like you can't keep up with me. You're just behind me because you're wanting to check out my butt. I think something like that. It made me laugh. It's one of those guy kind of humor kind of thing, but it made me laugh and enjoy it. I don't see anything wrong with this book. I'm saying a 9.4, honestly. This book's a 9.4. First appearance of Screwball. A funny book, I believe. But yeah. I took an air, there was a helicopter or whatever for the fire. I got on Facebook, there was an article. If you look at Fire Monte Vista, Colorado, there's a few articles on Facebook, and one of them had overhead pictures, and that fire looked a lot bigger than it sounded like. And it's ultimately is about 10 blocks away, 12 blocks away from us. 560, ASM 560. Some slight crunching, folding on the spine there. Not the best grade. It looks good, otherwise than that. Call it about an 8.5, 9.0. We had a lot of Colorado gets a decent amount of fires. No upgrade for this book. There was one fire like 3 years ago. Oh, the spring fire. It took place in the Levita Pass on the outskirts of that connects Highway 160 here. It's the pass I'd go to to Walsenburg, Pueblo area to visit my mother-in-law who lives in Walsenburg. And the spring fire, like it burned. I think I'm not sure if it's the 4th or 5th or 3rd largest fire. I'm not sure, but it was big enough and bad enough that my mother-in-law had to evacuate. Luckily her home was fine and all that, but I've never been affected by a fire like this before. So it was definitely a new experience for me. 1 tick on 561. I like this kind of a kidnapper ransom note feel to it. So I've never, had to evacuate before, so definitely 9.4 for this. I'm glad I got home. I'm glad I came home because my wife was stressing out a lot, and I was able to help her pack, help make sure things are good, help make sure our son was safe. It was, they're letting the schools out early. It was very, it was a lot of, so I'm just glad she was okay and glad that I, was home to help. 562. Huh. Again, I don't remember this cover. I literally had to bought it, read it, put it away, and then not look at it again. I do not remember this second Spider-Man cover. Not a scroll, not a clone. So how do you explain the other Spider-Man? 9.2, 9.4, 9.4. That was interesting. I thought I heard a dinging ring sound. Wrong keys. But like I said, just need to finish getting this collection updated in videos because not only am I going to use it to upgrade books in the future, but now I can also get the value of my books now and get them insured. 563. Pretty good cover. I enjoyed the artwork, I believe. Minor spine tick, like very little ones, if I ever saw them. But I'm definitely gonna say 9.2. I don't see it as any lower. I'd call it I'd call it near mint, honestly. I might even be imagining the spine ticks, the tiny, minuscule ones, if I was actually serious about it. 564. Got this one, I believe, again at Mile High Comics. I believe I got it in the dollar bin too. I hate the dollar bins at Mile High. God, complete random crap, and there's $200 bin boxes. Ugh. I almost avoid the dollar bin boxes at Mile High. It's like looking through a looking through a 100K collection just on them alone. I like the fact that other than the writing, that Spider-Man's the only thing in color. Nice little focus to the picture. But really, seriously, nothing wrong with this. 9.2, 9.4. This thing is seriously in good condition. No need for an upgrade. Welcome everyone who's currently watching my videos and who's just stopping by. Tomorrow evening, now that I think about it, 10 p.m. Eastern Time, my 750 subscriber contest video is going live. The rules are already in the description, so technically you could start entering it, technically. But for the video itself, for further explanation, 10 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night. And launching 750 subscriber contest where I'm giving away, as part of a lot of books. It's mostly gonna be Spider-Man Central. Doubles or triples. I have a certain books that just a way for just a big Spider-Man. If you're a Spider-Man fan, it's gonna be your kind of prize. I'm probably gonna give away other books, not just doubles of ASM. Like I don't know, Moon Knight or something like that. If I have some that I'm willing to part with, who knows? But for now, books like this. Anyway, 565. Hey Phil, how's it going? Thank you for stopping by. Welcome. This book here is really dirty up here in the bar tab area, or the tab column there, Marvel. Dirty. Looks like smudged. Yeah, I froze on my comic camera. Oh, there you go. Dirty down here in the box. I don't know if this can be cleaned or not. There's a couple of spine ticks. I'm gonna call this one just to I'm gonna call it around a 7.580. Yeah, 7.75. I'll call it a little bit lower than that just because of the dirtiness of it. I wouldn't want that book. I will upgrade this one. I need a cleaner copy. And just in case I can't clean this one, I want a better one. All right, 566. The Amazing Spider Devil. Spider-Man dressing up as Daredevil, the web head without fear. Cover can be cleaned. Because that a lot of white is not the best for comics. I'm gonna say about the same gray ultimately, 7.0, 7.5. This one I do want to upgrade as well, just because I like the Spider-Man in the Devil's costume there. All right. All right. All right. 567. If you listen to Spider-Man Crawl Space and a couple of times on other Spider-Man related podcasts, this is Skittles the Penny Hooker, otherwise known as Craven's daughter. This is clean looking copy. Yeah, 9.2 easy. No need for an upgrade. All right. Let me get a drink real quick. I'm getting thirsty. All right. Cool. Just reading the shop says just reading the description for the contest now. Cool. Well, I look forward to your entry because I know for sure that you're gonna want to enter. Maybe I still have a few books that you don't have, but I'll enter in there. And hell, who would say no to doubles, right? Since I'm giving away pretty much doubles. One of my favorite covers in this particular section, 568. Book 1 of New Ways to Die. I got one good tick up here that looks like it breaks color. I'm gonna take this one out of the bag just because Phil, the description, if you go to my channel, the link itself, it'll be an upcoming video. It'll be labeled 750 subscriber contest or video, and the description's there. It starts, if you hit the notification bell, it'll 10 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. The video goes live, so you'll get notified. And dibs, it's all mine, buddy. All mine, Mr. Better. Indentation there that can press out. A couple more spine ticks that may break color. I can't quite tell because of the color. Some wear there. That can be pressed out. Okay, well, bye then, Better. Thank you for stopping by. I was making a joke, so hopefully you're making a joke too. But if not, see you later. Have a good night. 8.5, ultimately, I think 9.0. This thing is better shape than not as great a shape as I wanted to. Yes, to upgrade this one. I love the cover of this book. Story's decent. Artwork's all right. It's more for the cover. 9.6, 9.8. If I get an upgrade in this book, I want to get the best that I can. And at least a 9.4, 9.6, but rather have a 9.8, honestly. So, all right. 570. This is a variant cover. Well, wait. 569. I've skipped 569. And the reason why I skipped it by accident is it's one of my graded books. It's one of my graded books, CGC. 569. I believe that book's over here. Displayed. Yeah. Eddie Brock becomes Anti-Venom. It's a nice, cool, that Venom, look on his face. I wanted it to be upgraded because I like that book. The variant it's also a variant cover. It's not even the normal one. I didn't like the normal one. It's the variant cover on that book. And I did not want to upgrade it, actually. Yes, I did not want to upgrade that. And the reason why I didn't want to upgrade that book is because it was one of the last, I'm going to say 5, 6 books I needed to complete my ASM run, and it was a gift for my wife. So actually I'm going to say 4 or 5. And so that 9.4 was a great book, and I might get another book. I might get a 9.8 of that cover, but I'm not getting rid of that book because it was a gift for my wife. I do think I want to get cover A just to have it and to read, that kind of a thing, but I'm not particularly in high demand. So 570 variant cover. So this book, it's in about a 9.2 condition. It doesn't need to be upgraded. It's the variant. Go to the upgrade. I'm gonna say yes to the upgrade. I mean, or not to the upgrade, but yes to the A cover. Just to have it. I can always cross out in the future. All right. I remember getting this one last year at the Colorado Springs Comic-Con. 571. Some JR Jr. cover. This one has a bit of a reader fold curve to the spine, but that can be pressed out. And that's the only really fault that I see. I do not see anything else that needs a fixing. So I'm gonna grade that one about a 9.0, 9.2, just because of that curve of the spine. It's the A cover. Go to the upgrade. All right. 572. One of the creepiest covers. Honestly, if I saw this cover if I saw this cover as a kid, it might just give me nightmares. 572. Variant cover. Bullseye. Looking like he is high on the Joker's laughing formula. The bottom part is a little bit of a split, but that's just a minute thing. Tick there, tick there. 3 ticks. I'm gonna say about a 8-0 because of that. It's the variant cover, like I said. Yes, I'm gonna upgrade. Now here's the tricky part. Do I upgrade? Cool. I mean, I'm glad someone likes it. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, seriously, isn't bad. It's just one of those. If I was 10 years old, I would absolutely hate that cover. You know, this is nightmares waiting to happen if I was 10 years old. But it's not bad. I mean, the artwork is definitely very interesting. Do I upgrade with the A cover, or do I upgrade this cover? What do you guys think? Because that's the conundrum I'm having. If I'm going to upgrade, but this is the variant cover, do I upgrade to this book, or do I upgrade to A cover? Actually, that's what I'm going to do. It's no to the upgrade, because this is the variant cover, but I'm going to say yes to getting cover A. And then if I'm getting cover A, then I'm controlling the grade that I want. You know, I can get that 9.2, 9.4. And because I already have a complete ASM collection, I don't have to settle for, I want the A cover, and this will have to do. And yeah, that's good. That's basically what I was least thinking along the same lines. So good, good sync there, you know, shop. All right. 573. This one's also a variant cover. I like the scorpion frame. I like these covers a lot better than the just the straight on headshot floating head covers. It's just it seems a little more portrait rather than floating head, you know, decapitated head. A little bit of a reading crease along the spine, that's pressed out, that can be pressed out. One huge tick that goes from the edge of the book all the way to the edge of the Marvel variant edition box up there. A lot of fray. There's that tick down there. It's dirty along the bottom too. Whew. Do I have that book here so I can kind of upgrade? I'm at a little bit of loss for that one. So let's see if I can quickly grab my grading comics and see if I can find something. It's not shipping. It's not an 8.0. It's higher. Minor fade in color. Up there, kind of thing. That kind of thing is over there. There's not really any creases along the bottom parts. And there's only one spine stress. So this is actually not as bad as I thought it would be, honestly. By the looks of things, it's not quite an 8.5. It's about a 9.0. So this is better than I thought it would be. Where to put that? I'll put that there. So 9.0 for this book here. So better than I thought it would be, honestly. Variant. Upgrade. No. Don't need to upgrade that book. I don't need cover. Well, I'll say yeah, get cover A. Just if I don't have to, I can erase it in the future if I don't want to. All right, 550, 574. Yeah, it's a cool score cover. This, when I read the 9/11 tribute issue in Spider-Man, hey, Diabetic Superman, how's it going? Thank you for stopping by. But when I read the 9/11 tribute, that was very moving and heartfelt. It touched me a lot. It was very moving. This book was also really moved. It's a one-shot. It's Amazing Spider-Man 574. How Flash loses his legs in the Iraqi war, I guess, or Afghanistan, one of the two. Thank goodness we're out of that mess finally. Thank you, President Biden, for helping us get out of that. Because 20 years is way too long to be in a country we didn't belong in. Just glad my cousins. I'm glad my cousins made it out. They served in the military, Marines and Navy. I'm just glad they retired and we're all right without being injured. 574. This is about 9.2, honestly. This thing is in very good condition. I do want to upgrade this book because it was meaningful to me. I do want a 9.6, 9.8. Because again, this is one of those comics that really tugged at my heartstrings, really moved me a lot. And cover is beautiful too. I love that negative outline kind of thing of Spider-Man there. All right, 575. Spider-Man being punched by I think his Hammerhead. One good tick kind of thing up there. Doesn't really break color, but kind of does. Dirty up there a little bit, but that can be cleaned off. Need a new board, that's for sure on this one. It has a little bit of a crunch there. That doesn't affect the comic. Thank you. Yeah, I bought the Flock Superman t-shirt combo thing when I saw it at Walmart years ago. And well, it gave me a Christmas t-shirt to wear around Christmas time too. But yep, 9.2. Yeah, I'll go ahead and say 9.2 near mint minus. Note the upgrade. All right, 576. The other side of the fist. Spider-Man Return the Favor. This one has some crunch-like thing along the spine right there. You may be able to see it. I doubt it. But a good 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7, 8. I guess one down there. I mean, the good thing about this book is its white cover blends in with the white cover, right? That many ticks, though. Let's say about it. Yeah, 8. We'll say it is lower. Yes to an upgrade. Just because this is an 8, like I think it might be. Needs to be higher for a more modern book. 577. Not the best artwork on this cover. And the Punisher looks like he's really been beaten the hell out of. Because seriously, it's a face a mother, even a mother might not be able to love. Two minor spine ticks. One that breaks color that I can see. This thing is 9.2. But yeah, thank you everyone for stopping by. Diabetic Superman shop. No to the upgrade. And anyone else currently watching or will be watching in the future? No. Anyone who sticks around during my marathon, going through my ASM collection videos, deserves a medal and a free comic book. Although not one of my ASM books. Amazing Spider-Man 578. First time I saw this book was on I think a black category on Comigories. I want to say it was White Whale Comics or the guy he was up against. Little bit of a crease, reader's crease along the spine there. I'm gonna take this one out of the bag just because of the blackness and the dirtiness of the cover, at least the bag. Kind of a crinkle that could pressed out. Two ticks, one breaks color. Very, 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 very small start of a tear on the bottom of the spine, but that could easily be manufacture. I'm going to say 9.0 just to call it good because I do not see that one coming from much against it. No upgrade. All right, 579. A shocker cover. Although with that V on the bottom of his belt, on his belt there, he should have been called the vibrator, since technically he shakes the air. He doesn't technically shock. His quilt look. One, two ticks. Slight little beginning of a crease there on the front cover, a fold. But nothing else other than that. About a 9.0. No upgrade. That book's good. All right. In 20 more books, I will be 2/3 of the way through my ASM collection since we're almost to 900. And I'm almost to 6. A book cover that I wish was more real for me, because who doesn't want to be rolling in the money on 580? If only those bills on the cover were real, I could tear off the cover and go to the bank. Solid cover, nothing wrong with it. I can't even see a tick on the spine. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it 9.2, 9.4. Oops. Didn't want to zoom that far out because now I can't see what I'm doing. All right. No to the upgrade. And I saw someone made a comment. Hey, Biggie, how's it going? Good to see you, man. Welcome. I have to think every time I see your name. New World Order. Oh, Biggie Shack. So I have to think before I look or open my mouth. All right, 581. I swear I can read. uh, a Harry Osborn cover, Lisa's grave. I don't see anything wrong with this one. I don't even see a reader's fold. I'm gonna call it 9.2, 9.4. This thing is good condition. Damn it, it did it again. 581 books, not one issue. Or 580 books, not one issue. 581, and all suddenly I'm trying to enter things into the field in the spreadsheet, and I'm zooming out, making the writing so much harder to read, and the last 300 books, or so are not going to be a problem. 582. Readers fold kind of thing, but it's pressed out. Beginning of a curve. That's a 1/4 inch tear on the top of the spine, and yeah, that's a 1/4 inch tear. What does my guide say about a 1/4 inch tear? On the spine. Looks like I'm looking at an 8.5 for this book, at least by what I'm looking for. Yeah, I'm going to say 8.0, 8.5 just because of that tear, just to be on the safe side. Don't want to over-evaluate my comic collection here. I mean, I'm sure I'd love to. Yes to an upgrade. That's too low for a modern book for me. Ideal grade, at least 9.2. All right. Now we're at a good section. Now we're got a good section of books. We're going to be going through a couple of these books, and I'll have to go back over there to go get some of them. 583, of course, is the Obama issue, but it did have a cover A. I do have the cover A for that issue. Sorry, Webhead, I'm taking the night off. Face it, Cougars, you just hit the jackpot. I don't know, Tiger. I think you hit the jackpot if you have two ladies you're going out with at the same time. It's about the same grade, honestly. 8.0, 8.5. But this one I am not going to upgrade because this one isn't one I won't care about. Now for the actual Obama variants themselves. There are five printings. I do not have that first print. I still need that first print. So the gold grade for that book. Gold grade for that book is at least a 9.4. At least a 9.4. It needs to be a 9.4 to 9.8, honestly, somewhere in there. I want that book. All right. The second print. Let me go over here, because I actually got another copy of that recently. Where is it? All right, here are my Here are my Obama covers. They get put in the, as Reggie would call it, the oh sugar box. All right, I have 2 copies. I have 2 copies of this one. One I actually found recently, or I got recently. This is the first one I got. Yeah, I was definitely stupid. That is, okay, I misread that. This man, I see 1, 2, 3, 4 ticks on that one. And this one here, which I believe is the, and funny enough, it's the direct one and the newspaper one, or newsstand. So it's like, both are valuable. This one here, the newsstand, is double signed. It's autographed by Zeb Wells, the now current new ASM writer, and artist Todd Knock, who did the Obama story, I believe, because I don't think he did the entire book. The only problem that this one has only like 1 or 2. This one only has about 2 spine ticks. The problem with this one, if I can find it, right there near the S. See if I can see it. Can you guys see it? Yeah, can't quite see it. But it's a little bit of a crease kind of thing, a wrinkle. I do think that can be pressed out. I am pretty sure that that could be pressed out. What's the grade with a press? A little bit of a damaged corner down there. You can see it. A little bit of white spot there. What do you guys think? I'm thinking 8, 8.5. I'm gonna call it 8.5 just to call it an 8.5. No. I'm gonna call it 8. I'm gonna call it 8.85. It's a variant cover. Upgrade this one. I don't know. It's kind of hard to upgrade past 2 signatures. I'm gonna say no, just because this one's signed by both of them. I can always buy another cover. I mean, I found this one. I got this one for $20. I'm gonna have it graded at CBCS. CBCS. Because they will do the signature verification. I think I've heard that if you do it carefully, it doesn't harm. But if it would harm, and I'd ask if it would harm it, I would pass the press and I would take the grade as is just to have the signatures there. I would take this book in the dreaded 7.5 or 8.5. It means having those signatures protected. Because eventually I want all these graded. all my variant covers of Obama graded, so I can display them on the wall side by side. You know. Anyway, but yeah. All right. Third printing. I actually have it right here, so I can show you guys. I actually have 2 copies of this one, but this one a little bit dusty. Came back CBCS 9.6. I submitted 5 books in this order. 4 9.8s, 1 9.6. It was like, dang it. It had 1, I think, spine tick. I think, or just, it was like, damn. I mean, I could scan the QR code in the back and tell you what the grader's notes say. 9.6. Third printing. I said yes to an upgrade on this one because I love the third print. I think the most, and all that. So I would upgrade it to a 9.8. Excuse me again. Sorry. All right. I'll put that back. Like I said, here's the raw. And I actually got this one fairly recently at a pawn kind of shop. It came with this little candidate card, which is interesting. Back when he was Senator Obama. All right, fourth printing. I do see 2 ticks. One is a good, ultimately I'd say 9.2 or so. It's not going to be any higher than that. I want upgraded. And the reason why I want to upgrade it is because I want all these books eventually in a 9.8. I would like all these books to be graded. All right. And if I'm submitting it out to be graded, it can be any of them, or if it's sending them off to be graded, I'm only sending them to one place. I don't send them into CGC. I send them into CBCS. I don't do the right now. I don't do the paid membership thing, so I do CBCS. All right. Oops, not yet. The last one is on the wall, and it's too. I don't want to go get it right now. It is the 5th print. It's the Obama in front of the Lincoln Memorial. That book I bought on eBay. 9.8 CBCS. So I am very happy with it. It's the only one that I have that's currently a CBCS, or currently 9.8. So anyway, all right. Number 584. We can finally move on again. Huh. Animals. Animals in the wind. Use a press for a little bit of spine roll. That's starting to form, but that's easily pressed out. And with it pressed out, that's easily a 9.2, 9.4. Variant cover, upgrade. All right. Scroll down. 585. Oof. This one's ticked up the wazoo. Ticked up the wazoo. And all of them say, look at me, I break color. I'm going to need to see how many of that spine ticks. Someone made a comment on a video. I didn't see it before it disappeared. Yeah. This is at least a 7.5, more like a 7.0. Yeah. 7.0. That one's a 7.0 easily. Variant cover, no. Upgrade, yes. Spend money on ugly cover, but I want a decent grade. 7.0 is too low. 786. Not bad. Press out that reader fold. 2, 3 spine, 4 spine ticks, maybe. About an 8.0 or so, I imagine. I'm not going to upgrade this one. Not worth it. Story around here was not the best. Although Menace's face is revealed. I think I like this one a lot. 587. Peter, was accused on trial and all that. The whole Daredevil is his lawyer. This one's about a 9.0 actually. Slightly lower. Some spine ticks along the bottom part there. Anyway. Hope everyone's doing good. Anyone currently watching, you're or Diabetic Superman, if you're still watching, or Shop, or anyone else, you guys are more than welcome to ask me a few questions. I don't feel like going over again my situation on Wednesday, the fire that happened in my town that forced me to evacuate, me and my wife to take our son and evacuate for a few hours from our home. But as obvious, I'm here. I'm still good, but I don't feel like explaining the story again. Ooh, color rub. Or is that color rub? Yeah, it doesn't match the thing in the book. This thing's low, about a 7 point. Somewhere in there. I'm gonna upgrade it because I don't like that color rub in several spots. Yeah. 589. Return of the Spot. Kind of a bland cover for kind of a bland character. Ooh, a little bit of a roll crunch thing. Yeah. There, good crease. This one is definitely lower. It's not horrible, not absolutely horrible, but it's definitely in that 7.0 range. Definitely isn't worth more than the $3 you'd spend online for it. 590. Spider-Man going down to the microverse. I enjoyed these 2 issues. I think these next 2 issues here. Solid book. I can't see anything wrong with it ultimately. 9.2, 9.4. $5.91, where Spider-Man reveals his identity to the Fantastic Four again. You know, Human Torch, like, you're gonna tell us again. Rips off his mask. Sue made his head invisible, and all that. It was funny. I like how Human Torch looks like Hades from the Disney animated TV show. The Disney movie, Hercules movie that came out in 90, what, 2, 3, 4, 5. I remember it in theaters. I was like one of the first movies I remember seeing in theaters. I had to have been 5, 6 years old, 7 at most. 9.2, 9.4. I don't see any reason. 9.22, 9.2. No upgrade. All right, 592. They shouldn't have tried to give a facial expression underneath the mask. It looks weird. A little bit too much rippling effects. Spider-Man's face down here is a little too. Some color rub. Looks like spine ticks. About an 8.5. 9.0. This thing is not near mint, but neither does it need to be upgraded. It's in good shape. 593. Very cool. Coffee bean, established in 1962, or in other words, when Spider-Man came out. Oh, this one is definitely ticked. Ugh. Fraying, fuzzy whiteness along the spine there. Those ticks. My wife is almost to Walsenburg. She had to drive slow because of high winds, and she's returning from Pueblo. She had to go pick up her motorcycle that was being worked on. She rides a Harley. This book is going to be lower ultimately. This is ultimately 6.5-ish territory. That book is definitely in rougher shape. Definitely needs to be in higher grade. All right. Pretty good. All right. 594. Some light ticks. But not bad. I don't like that marshmallow mattress. But yeah, 9.2, 9.4. No upgrade. $5.95. Hold on, I'm getting a drink. Much better. All right. The Dark Reign storyline. I don't really see any spine ticks. Looks like a solid book. 9.2, 9.4. No upgrade. $5.96. Interesting book. Cover was not bad. I found the American Sun story to be not bad. That's the bag, not the book. A little bit of a crease there. Tick, tick, tickish. Yeah, about a 9, maybe. Press. Upgrade it. Not worth it. All right. $5.97. Norman Osborn and his Iron Patriot suit. You know. This thing is a solid book. 9.4. I'm not even gonna say 9.2. That's solid. All right, $5.98. Okay, I take it back. There have been almost 900 issues of Amazing Spider-Man. I think we're at, 892, 93, 94. And there have been almost 900 books. And if I had to pick a top 5 ugliest, and I mean, this book climbed out the ugly tree, fell down, hit every branch on the way down, climbed back up again, fell down, hit the same branches all the way down again, and did it one more time, that it would still not be as ugly as this book, this cover. I mean, seriously, I could not love this cover. I hate this cover. Absolutely hate it. Amazing Spider-Man, $5.98. A pregnant menace. This is the ugliest cover I swear I have ever seen. I had to flip through this book going, is this really a Spider-Man book? Because damn. Damn, damn, damn. Crunched corner. Couple of ticks. At least 5. I don't know. This one almost, I don't know about that gray. That one's a serious. Ugh. Let's see. It's about an 8.0. Yeah, it's about an 8.0 from what I see in the book. 8.0, maybe an 8.5. And no way in this earth am I upgrading that book at all. I refuse to pay another $1 for that book. I don't care if that was a 5.0 detached cover. I would not buy that book again. I refuse. $5.99. I like this cover. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. It is about 9 point. I will say 9.2. I don't really see anything wrong with it. All right, 600. Did I move it somewhere? I put something somewhere and I can't remember where. 600. I can't remember if this is the. I think this is the regular cover for 600, if I remember correctly. Almost a little too much red. The Alex Ross feel, I think, is not quite the best. Although Doc Ock does not have 1, 2. There's 2 extra arms. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ticks, maybe more. Eh, I don't know what they were trying to homage, but a better homage color would have been a dumpster on fire in the middle of a, in the middle of a, heat wave. About an 8.5 for this book. Yeah, I'll upgrade this book only because it's a centennial. At least a 9.4 out of it. Next book here is the which one is it? I think it's the Mary Jane, window cover, she's sitting like that with her, coffee. It's over there. It's 9.0. I bought it at 9.0. It's graded CGC. I do want it upgraded. I want at least a 9.4 for that cover. So, all right. Here we got another book here. So I'm gonna see if I can find something real quick because I had I just literally bought another copy of this book. Here it is. All right. This is my original copy. 600 or 602. It was second printing. So I don't think it counts as a variant since it's second printing. Well, technically it is a variant, but then I guess it's second printing variant 602. 2 Spider-Man Double the Trouble. And I found this book, the A cover, Mary Jane on a Scooter. So this is a perfect example of, this is the book I have, the second printing. I wanted an upgrade, and before I got to the video, I got the upgrade. So I'm going to be grading this one because I haven't decided yet. I might add this one into my prize for my 750 subscriber contest. But this one, beautiful white cover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. and a 6 that does not break color. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm thinking the 9.0. Let's look at the cover creases there, spine. Where's the ticks? Almost no. Spine tick crawls. Yeah, this is a 9.0. Excuse me. 9.0 for that book. I can say this is not the variant cover. No upgrade needed. That looks beautiful. All right. 603. Not the best picture of Mary Jane. 3 ticks, 4 ticks right close to each other. A 5th up there. Some stuff down there. This could benefit a press. And after that press, that book's a solid 8.5. At least. No upgrade. Yeah. Love Mary Jane, but that's not her most flattering picture. They caught her from the wrong side. All right, 604. I like this whole Spider-Man fighting Peter Parker and Mary Jane outraged cover. That's the bag, not the book. 2 light creases that don't break color. Definitely 9.2. Come in, Xander. What do you want? I was just wondering if I could have some dessert. What do you want for dessert? Ice cream. I'm gonna take a pill right now and Did you do the animal poop? Yes. And I'll be able to verify? I did the cat poop. I guess. Take care of the dogs too. Let them outside for a little bit, please. Yes, sir. Ice cream. All right. 605. Not a bad cover. I don't know when this came out exactly, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was Valentine's Day or February that they did this cover. Yeah, 9.2, 9.4. I seriously don't see anything wrong with that book. No need to upgrade it. All right, 606. Love this cover just because of J. Scott Campbell. Seriously, I wish J. Scott Campbell was fast enough to be an artist inside Amazing Spider-Man. You know? But then again, I guess not. There's a guy, I really like his art. I think it's Carlos Gomez. He did the Mary Jane Black Cat issue and the ASM book that tied with it recently. But I think J. Scott Campbell should do every single Amazing Spider-Man cover. Pay him the money. People will buy your book, a lot more of your ASM books if every single A cover was J. Scott Campbell. Seriously, I'd buy 2. Cover art by J. Scott Campbell, featuring the Black Cat. I'm gonna take this one out because I do not know. Can't tell. through the bag. Minuscule spine ticks. Few. Definitely an A book or a 9-ish book. Let me see. Those spine ticks. Label all about there. Okay, I'll call it about a 9. I think about a 9. Yeah, 9.0. I want that book upgraded. Yes, J. Scott Campbell. Grade goal for that book. Be that 9.8, baby. Or 9.4 to 9.8, somewhere in there. All right, next book on the wall, another J. Scott Campbell cover. It's graded CBCS. I bought it on eBay at that grade, 9.2. It's black cat with the pearls in her teeth, looking all sexy in Spider-Man's top of his costume. Yes to the upgrade. I wanted to at least be a 9.4 to a 9.8. Reason being with that is because to buy it graded in that grade, it's gonna be a lot more expensive. I'll probably end up buying those books raw and hope for the best. All right, 608. We're only gonna do another 100 issues here. We'll stop at 650. 608. Nice little tear cover. Iron Man on DVD on the little cover there. So it's around the big birth of the MCU in this book. I don't see anything wrong with it. 9.2 at the very least. But I'll say 9.0, 9.2. Just no upgrade. All right, 609. Some heavy eyes. Same thing. Same thing. I don't see anything wrong with it. I see very little that could be anything. Thank you everyone for watching, for being here. It shows I currently have one person watching. So if that's true, thank you, whoever you are, for still being here. Is this a Kane cover? I can't quite see it. It's 610. Not the most exciting of covers, that's for sure. 1, 2, 3. 3 spine ticks. A little bit of dirtiness on the white parts, but that can be cleaned up. A little bit of dirtiness. About a 9 or so. Sorry about that. I am 611. This is a hard book for me to track down. Just a hard book. This one, you can see, look like a little droplet of water. There you go. You can definitely see it looks like the sun now. Something wet hit right there, and it wrinkled the book in that section. That combined with a few, 1, 2, 3, 4 spine ticks, some dirtiness over there. This book needs to be looked up. Cover, minor, moderate wear, corner, minor, moderate discoloration, foxing, stamped, each rival. What about stains or water? Did I save? Did I? Scotty uncover. Water damage. Did it tell me the grade? Where would water damage be? Oh, where would water damage be allowed? I hate to say 4.0, but that might be 4.5-ish. Very good. It's just, You know what? I'm just gonna be fair and call it around a 4.05, because of what I saw in the book. I can't verify 100%. I'm not gonna stay around forever, but I will say yes to that one being upgraded, because that's just too low of a grade for me to be happy. At least a 9. Even though, because it's a Scotty Young cover and not Daredevil, but Deadpool cover, can add to the price. 612. Some minor rollage that can be pressed out. That fold there, however, is not going anywhere. Screams. Look at me. Very small one in the bottom corner there. That's about a. Ultimately, that's about an 8.0, honestly. Best. Yes to the upgrade. The book doesn't have much going for. I don't think it has anything else going for it. Won't be too expensive to replace. All right, 613. This one has more spine ticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But luckily, there's no folds on the cover other than that. About the same grade, 8.5, 9.0, nah, about 8.0, 8.5. No upgrade for that one. It doesn't need it. All right, 614. About the same condition, slightly better. A little bit of dirtiness down here. Minute. Actually, that might be the part of the road sign or whatever Spider-Man's laying on. No or so. Go ahead and upgrade that one. This is a little low. I hope everyone's gonna have a good weekend. Tomorrow, my son has his first track and field meeting. He's doing that this year. This is the first one he's actually eligible for because he's missed some practices and all that the last few weeks because of other things. I was unable to go. He can actually go attend this one. Solid book. I don't see anything really wrong with it. 9.2 or so. But he has track and field tomorrow. After that, we're going to the pool. We're going to soak in some hot tubs. Because last week, we need it. We need it bad. 616. Another Sandman cover. I give it the same grade, 9.2. No upgrade. Yeah. Was physically hurting this week. Then we had the fire evacuation scare. And there's more hurting. I don't know what to do with this one. Because I know this is like one of 4 covers for the Rhino breaking through. I mean, I really love the Rhino look. I mean, I love this cover compared to what it could be. That's about a 9.0, honestly. It's not the 100% the best, but it doesn't need replacing. 618. A very cool Mysterio green cover. I like that. And I love how Spider-Man and all these people, you know, Hammerhead, Aunt May, Mr. Negative, J. Jonah Jameson, looks like a goblin, are all like behind mesh wire Mysterio's pattern. I continue to maintain the 9.0, 9.2 gray. That thing is solid. $6.19. This needs a new bag, but I wouldn't punish the book. I love how the redness is dripping off of the Spider-Man title. It's turning yellow or orange, no goldish, but it's like blood dripping down on Spider-Man, like his hands, like he's got blood on his hands. That's very creative. That one's a little lower, about 8590. But again, that's high enough not to need. 620. Ooh, got a little bit of a dinged corner, but that could be pressed out, I believe, and it doesn't break color. That being said, a 9-ish, somewhere in there. I'll put that down. All right, 621. Black Cat, Spider-Man, Mr. Negative cover. Tick down there. Looks like some color rub in a couple of spots along the spine. Corner there. Definitely not a 9 anywhere. that thing is still about an 8.0 or so. Yeah, go ahead and upgrade that one. $622. 2 or so spine ticks. Clean cover. Nothing wrong with it. 9.0, 9.2, somewhere in there. Thank you everyone for stopping by. I do appreciate you guys watching and spending your minutes with me. As again, I am not talking to myself or talking to the chat. Is not as entertaining as it would be if I had another person with me. So I apologize if you're a little bored. All right, 623. This is one of the books that will be in my 750 subscriber contest because I made a mistake, or did I make a mistake? I swore I had a double of this one. Maybe not. Never mind. I thought I had a double with that. But if I do have a double, this book, this would be an example of one of the books. I swore. Maybe I gave it to my son. I don't know. Yeah, I probably gave it to my son. Ooh, this one needs a new bag. I ripped down there. Let's replace that right away, shall we? All right. Got the board right there. Oops, sorry about that. Bump that. Current bags here. Can't have a busted bag in the collection. That could damage my book. All right. Let's get this book out. See where it sits. All right. Could use a press. Several little indentations, but the press is out. Spine. This is not the cleanest, but it presents well. Sorry, a lot of it can press out. So a lot of the damage is superficial. Ooh. Yeah, that bag has a lot of fingerprint color removal. Fudge. I saw another book like that graded of mine. It had thumbprints, removal of color. All right, it was about, it was S6, 6.5 is that grade actually. All right. Much better now in its own bag, our new bag. Shame it's not in a better grade. But all right, 624. Oh, I forgot to grade it. I forgot to write it down. 6.5. It needs to be upgraded. Yes. 2. All right, 624. Everything the other comic lacked. Couple of spine ticks. Yeah, about 2. But not more than that. 9.2. Oh, wait for this one. All right, 9/6/25. I'm not dyslexic. Rhino versus Mech Rhino. Four ticks. Two of them aren't bad. Yeah. That's about 8.5 on that one. No. 6/26. Definitely find this cover interesting. It's one of those thought-provoking ones. Good assortment of ticks along the spine with the rest of the cover. Well, a little bit of crease in the corner there. A little bit of a fold. Looks like it wants to start on the top just a little. But, no. 0.5, give or take. No upgrade. I don't see the point in upgrading that one. All right, 6/27. That one's not there, so it must be in here. Six 6/27. 6/27. Because I have the, yeah, here we go. I have these books that I need to do things with. So some of the books are separated for other reasons. But 6/27. Pretty cool cover. It's a rare sight to see Juggernaut beaten up. It's an 8.0 book. Yeah, it's an 8.0 book. The spine has some problems. Need to remember not to put it back with the others because I need to keep those books separate for what I'm doing. Yeah, upgrade that one. 9.2. All right, 6/28. I like this cover. I have a spot in my arm. It feels like I got it. My fourth booster shot or third booster, second booster shot, but I didn't. It's just weird. 6/28. I like the Captain Universe, cover there. I liked it when Spider-Man was the Captain Universe. Kind of crunch down there in the corner. Color breaking, if it can be pressed out. Two of the ticks there. Yeah. About the same grade as before. Yes, to the upgrade. I want to get rid of that crunch. All right, 6/29. That another crunch down there. And it's the only thing on this cover that detracts from it. What a shame. But this cover is perfect otherwise. I'm I'm not going to upgrade it, even if it's not in the 9s. That thing on there is the only thing deteriorating from a somewhere in the 9 grade. It's not worth replacing. All right, 630. Zeb Wells' shed. Assortment of light scuff kind of a thing. But is that the bag or is that the book? It's the bag. All right. But that, however, is not the bag. This is in the 7s. Question is, do I upgrade shed? I will. Only because, Zeb, that you're the head writer for right now, and this is one of your babies. Do it out of respect. All right, 631. Slightly higher than the last one, but no higher than an 8. Ticks on the spine, fold in the corner, bottom right corner. The shed covers were interesting. I will give them that. They were interesting to think about, even if they weren't the prettiest. Or should I say the story wasn't best. 632. I think this one is my favorite. Yeah, this is my favorite shed cover. Reminds me of a raptor wearing Spider-Man's costume. You know, Jurassic Park, Spider-Man's world. Could use a press to fix that in the corner, but otherwise, 3 spine ticks. Yeah, 3 spine ticks. It's fairly high grade, I will say that. Doesn't need to be upgraded as it is. $633. Part 4 of shed. Final part. 3. Oof. Dozen. Is that part of the... I gotta take that out. I can't tell if that's part of the art or part of the design. Oh, that's not part of the book. Well, that's not part of the art because artwork isn't abridged. I can literally feel the zzz, zzz, as I run my hand across this little section of book. Where is it? I cannot look backwards. There we go. I found my hand. Yeah, all that little abbreviation. That won't fly. Definitely will not fly. I don't know what to grade this, but definitely upgrade. For the sake of argument, I'm just going to call it a 6 because there's no way in hell I'm going to have a 630, number 633 be a 6.0. That's like a book you find in the dollar bin just to fill in an issue. It's going to be upgraded just because. Give it a low grade that I won't be able to stand. All right, part 1 of Grim Hunt. 634. Solid book. This is a solid book. 9.4, easy. All right, 635. Spider-Man fighting Zombie Craven. And I'm not joking. Zombie Craven. Excuse me. Fold. There, pressable. And 8.5, 9.0. That grade. And no. All right, 536. 636. I swear I can read, I promise. This is a second printing variant cover. So, it's in good grade nonetheless. This thing is easily a 9. Variant, like I said. Upgrade this one, no. But I will get cover A. Because I already have a book, I don't need to worry about buying a lower grade, so I don't need a desired grade goal entered in there. 637. More Zombie Craven. Seriously, what were they guys thinking? Oof. Crease fold down there. This thing is basically up almost the entire thing. That would bring it way down to at least a 8. Yes. Brain. 638. Oh, God. One moment in bloody time. Great book, or great condition of the cover. Like the black suit. 9.2 is good. Hate to have to buy more issues of Slap in the Face. I don't know which is worse, one moment in time or day. Because then they add insult to injury by giving us Spider-Man and on a wedding cake with Mary Jane. Seriously. Slap us in the face for people who like the marriage and the kid. Crease, crunch down there. 7.5, that 8.0, that crunch. Insult. All right. 640. Part 3 of One Moment in Time. And moment in time with at least a 9.2. I don't really see any dark creases or ticks on that spine, and it's a dark spine. 640. I mean, this is at least a nice. That's 641. I need 641. Did I? I accidentally entered 640 twice. My bad. Let's get rid of this line. There we go. 641. I graded this book in the past a 9.4. That's the bag. One good tick. Or is that a tick? Nope, that's the way the bag looks too. Yeah, 9.4. Don't see anything physically wrong with that book. All right, 642. Actually, we're going to go to 657. The reason why, we're going to finish out this drawer. We're going to finish out this drawer. So we're going to keep going a little bit longer, just a hair, just so I can finish this third drawer long box that I have here. 642. Yeah, tiny little nick fold, whatever here. Easily pressed out. Tick on the spine, one tick. Yeah, 9.4. I don't see anything wrong with it. All right, 643. I mean, I like the pose. This is a variant cover to 643, not the original cover. A little bit of a crunch in the corner. I got this last year at the Colorado Springs Comic-Con too, I believe. Yeah, that crunch drops it down a bit to almost a solid mid-grade book. It is a variant cover. It is a variant cover. I'm not gonna upgrade this book, but I will get the cover A. 644. $644 variant cover when Shed returns. I mean, it's a solid cover, beautifully solid cover. Creepy as hell, that lizard. 9.4 easy. Variant cover. Upgrade, no. But get cover A, yes. I want to eventually get all cover A's. Variant cover to 645. It's a connecting cover to 646 or 647. Yeah, 645, 646, and 647 all are a connecting our connecting covers. I'll show you guys in a second. But 645, 646, and 647 are okay. 645 and 646 are 9.2s, easy. So I'll fill in that information. Yes, variant. No. Upgrade. Let's cover A. All right. 647 is a little bit more of a problem. Just 1, 2, 3 good ticks. 3 good ticks. So 8.0 or so, 8.0 maybe, I think. Yes, again, a variant cover. No to an upgrade. Yes to cover A. All right. I'll show you guys the connecting cover here. All right, 645 is 645 would be on your right, I believe. No, hold on, I need to figure it out. It might not be done all connecting too. I might have. Yeah, this is not the full cover itself. 645, I guess, doesn't quite connect. I don't know. This one connects to something. That's 645. In fact, I think this one might have been a wraparound cover. Yeah, because 646, 647. It's one cover. Anyway, not the best. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to, not the best display. I apologize. All right, 648. All right, here we go. Variant cover. I got a lot of variants in the 600s, I think, because I needed to complete it. 3 spine ticks. Yeah, 3 spine ticks. 8.5 easily. No to the upgrade. Yes to cover A. All right, 549. Oh, it's been a long day. I'm tired. Almost at the end of this. Excuse me. All right, 649. 5 ticks easy off the wazoo. This is Phil Urich as a hobgoblin. Because he had that sword. Lower grade for sure. Not too low. Got an 8.0. Yes, upgrade it. No, that's a leave that one alone. That's the variant spot. Yes to the upgrade. All right, 650. You never read this one, you need to. This is the Infamous Milk Bath. A Black Cat. Xander.
Yes.
Gotta take care of the dogs, please.
I am.
All right. That was my May barking. She's a 10-week-old puppy. Beautiful book. Beautiful cover. 2 spine ticks. And nothing else. Solid book. Solid 9. Solid in the 9s. No upgrade needed. All right, 651. Solid look. Black Cat, Hobgoblin, Spider-Man. Need I say more? It's a pretty good book. 1 spine tick that I can see. But seriously, that's a solid near mint book right there. All right, 652. Not the end, almost at the end. This must be Morbius gripping Spider-Man. Seriously, at the end of reading Slot, I was so glad Slot was done because he butchered the hell out of Spider-Man. 9.0, bunch of little spine ticks. 9.2, probably. 9.2, 9.0. No upgrade. All right, 653. All right, 653. Big time. Half of it's mini spine ticks. This thing's a lot lower condition than I want it to be. The rest of the book's solid, but that spine does not like it. I'm going to say 6.57. It needs a lot of TLC. Yes to the upgrade. All right. This one I am going to walk over and get it because this is a very special book. This is a very, very special book for me. It's right here on my wall. In fact, you guys would see it in the videos behind me. Amazing Spider-Man 654. CGC 9.8. Solid, gorgeous book. Death of Marla Madison Jameson. Flash Thompson becomes Venom. Scorpion and Spider Slayer appearance. This is a very important book to me because this was the last book I needed to complete my ASM run. I got this book in my collection. I got that book in my collection. It was complete. 1 to current. Including that single graded page of Amazing Fantasy 15. So technically I own a piece of every single Amazing Spider-Man book, including his first appearance in Fantasy. Single page, but it's a page. All right, 655. Actually, this is a point issue, so hold on. I need to add a row below because this is 654.1. Solid book. Solid book. few minor tick. 1, 2, maybe. But if that's not a 9.2 at the very least, 9.4, I'd be surprised. No to the upgrade. All right, 6:55. All right, 2 hours and 10 minutes. We're almost at the end. 3 more books. Saw this cover for the first time on Comic as well. I believe Hialeah Comics did this one. If not, it was Javi and NYC something. Corner Ding Crunch. Yeah, you can not quite see it. But that crunch is the only thing that takes away from a solid book. Seriously, it was a perfect. Damn it. But it's enough to drop it a big bump at least. I'll drop it down to that 8.0 or so at the very least. All right. 6:56. Debut of the Spider-Man MK2 suit, upgraded suit from the previous bulletproof armor that allows better mobility. Not the prettiest cover for sure. It's at least, it's in the 8s, 8.5, 9.0, one of those two kind of a thing. That's probably being generous. Not going to upgrade it, it's not worth it. All right, the last book of the evening. 6:57. Nice little Fantastic Four on the cover kind of a thing. Human Torch symbol. Dirty on the spine. Could use a cleaning. Handful of creases. They break color. Lower grade around 7.075. Yes, upgrade it. All right, and that is it for the evening. We made it 107 books. Save my catalog for the future. All right. Let's go ahead and I won't worry about that. Anyway, so yeah, that's it for the evening. If you made it all the way to the very end here, or fast forward to the very end to see what I'm talking about, cool. Tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern, my 750 subscriber contest video premieres. I explain, basically I'm giving away Spider-Man Central comics, duplicates of ASM issues, or hell, even cool books that I might find at comic book stores for a few bucks, cool covers, things to add in there, minor keys, that kind of a thing. One of the things I will be throwing in there is ASM 110, first appearance of the Given, #GivenGang. I have an extra copy of Reggie's Guide to Comic Collecting. I'm going to be throwing that in with the prize. Some extra Spider-Girl copies from Spider-Girl Volume 1. But yeah, that's it. 10 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. And 10 10 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, and I'll be premiering. I'll explain the contest. There are two kind of contests in one, 2 different things you can do, and a possible up to 14 entries. You know, if you do, like I have one of the things I have is how could I improve my channel kind of question, just a suggestion. All I have to do is answer it I'll just answer it how you think I could improve my channel. And if you make a comment in the video below, you get an entry. If you do a post on Instagram, you get an entry there. If you make a video, you get 5 entries. And so there are 2 different entries points you can do. You can get 7 entries for each of them, so you can get up to 14 total entries. And it'll be a spin the wheel kind of a thing for a winner. But yeah, that's tomorrow night. I'll see you guys later. Have a good night. Happy collecting. And thank you for sticking with me.